So have you ever heard that you got enrolled and you were selected for electrical engineering and now you do not like it, you do not like a professor, you do not like the course content, so you are now wanting to shift from electrical engineering to chemical engineering. You were here to do an MBA and now you want to go into fashion. So can you do that in India? Well, I have not heard that. If any of your colleges gives this option, then do tell me. But here in Canada, it is very much possible and there are many people who have done that. Yeah, this is called as program change and it's so prevalent. Many people have done it and many are still doing it. Even people from my own class have done it. Okay. So what is this program change? Exactly the examples that I gave you. Okay, so they came into data analytics, they had taken 1 week of class, they gave some assignments, they did give a test, and then they didn't feel like continuing in it, they did not understand the concepts, they did not like the course outline, they did not like the instructor, which is why they switched their program from data analytics to MBA. Can you believe that? Well, that is believable and that is possible, and not just in my college, which is Langara College, but in other colleges as well. And that is the topic of discussion for today's video. I will be telling you the process by which you can get enrolled in a separate program completely different from the one in which you had come. Okay. So yes, you can do that, but how can you do that? Especially in Langara College, how can you do that? That is the topic of discussion for today's video. If you are new to the channel and do not know who I am, then let me tell you that I am a software engineer back from India, completing my postgraduate degree in Langara College as an international student, and I make videos related to all about things here in Canada and also back at home in the tech sector and the software industry. So if any of these versatile topics, if any of them are of an interest, you might want to hit the subscribe button and press on the bell icon so that you do not miss another video from me. And without further ado, let's get started. So there was this friend of mine who did not like the approach that the professor had taken of teaching in the class. And she also did not like the subject anymore because she was coming from a different background. So she was not a data analyst when, her experience was in software for sure, but she was not a data analyst. Her experience was not in data analytics. So she wanted to shift into this, and what is a better way than taking a postgraduate degree in that particular subject and then going and becoming that particular professional. We all do that, right? We all think about doing it. So she also thought the same. She was a backend developer. She came into Canada in my college in the program, and she decided to become a data analyst or rather a data scientist. That was her aim. But coming here, she did not like the professor. She did not like the way things were being taught. She did not like the entire thing of it, and she wanted to change her stream, her program. What did she do? As of today in Langara College, all you need to do is you need to go to a place called Langara Global. You need to go to Langara Global and you need to say that I want to change my program. Please give me someone with whom I can discuss this further. So we all know as international students, there are some coordinators specifically for us, who will guide us better. They will ask you for your country, your home country. You need to tell them your home country, and then they will take you to the respective person, and there you can discuss your problems, and you need to be really frank and really open with him or her. What my friend did, she told everything that, I'm not liking it. I thought that I'll be able to do, but I don't think I want to continue it any further, this, that. And then that person told her that it does not depend on just the fact that, you don't like it and you want to drop it. It also depends on the fact that whether the program in which you want to go now, they have an opening or not. Because outside the courses have started, obviously, right? But inside, do they have any more seats? Can they accept any other student even through this program change or not? Can they accommodate that kind of person? Any extra person? So you need to email it to that department and you need to ask them whether they are willing to accommodate you, whether they have a seat. If they say a yes, then you have to forward the same email to me and you need to come back again, and then I will tell you on the next steps. So that was the instruction that she got from him, and she did as advised. She wrote an email. That person provided her the email address as well. So, that is how helpful these people are. And he literally told her the subject line. He literally told her the body that you need to mention this, you need to mention it. It will be a long email, everything. He helped her in each and every way possible. And he also asked her to write it in a certain way, in a certain format. So, that is how helpful people are over here. They are not just like, okay, hey, this is not possible. It's not like that. There is a certain procedure that they follow. Okay, so yeah, she took all the advice, she wrote the email, and to her, surprise, she did receive a mail saying that they did have a vacant spot and they can accommodate her. So she was elated, and the next thing that she did was again go back to that office. Of course, this took certain days. I think it took 2 to 3 days for the response to come, but it did come positive, and she went back, and this time she showed the email. She had already forwarded it, but still now it was time for the back-end preparations to start. And after receiving all the emails on the back end, there were certain things that neither she knows, neither I know, because how do we know, right? What all things go on the back, we do not know. But after a certain time, she was asked to drop all of the subjects. So whichever subjects, every semester you have to register in certain subjects. So she had to drop all of those subjects, and they asked her to start attending the classes as soon as possible. Now, there was a certain time in which she started attending the classes and she did not have even a single subject registered on her name, because on the back end, everything was working on, changing her program enrollment from data analytics to business administration. They were changing these things on the back end. So but she was told by the program manager and by the international advisor that she can continue and she can sit in this new class of hers. So she went, she made friends, she joined the WhatsApp group, everything she did, but she had no courses registered on her name. Now she was getting assignments and there was nothing on her Brightspace. Can you imagine that? So she went to each and every professor to tell about her story and that she does not have anything. She showed her laptop, everything. And yeah, things happened like that, but it did not take much time. Within 2 more days, she was able to register in each and every course, and then her Brightspace was activated. She was able to see all her, recordings and all her notifications, all assessments, everything she was able to access, and she was officially transferred from data analytics to business administration. That is how simple it is in Langara College. And if you talk about the fees, or if we talk about the fees, yes, it did cost her a little bit, because the 100% refund deadline had already crossed. So there is some time in which you can drop your courses or register new courses, and there will be no additional charges. 100% fees will get refunded to your account. However, after you have passed that deadline, there is another date in which they will reduce or deduct 30% of the, your fees from your account, and they will only refund 70%. Now, she came under that, but at least she was rid of the subject that she did not want to study, and she was now studying a subject that she actually, she had taken after giving it all the thought. So yes, it is smooth, it is easy. Of course, it's condition applied, and of course, it is something that, it might cost you as well. However, if everything is in place, then you can definitely change your program from one to another. If you do not want to study, if you do not like the professor, if you do not like the assignments, etc., etc., the reason can be any, and the reason can be many, right? So yeah, but there is an option, there is scope. And what we came to know is that this was a struggle of, these requisites, prerequisites, where that there should be scope, there should be seat. All of this is only because we are PDD students, postgraduate students. But for the students who are in UG, the process is even more seamless, even more smooth, and it is even more easier, because there are several open-end programs which have no such prerequisites, and at any time any student can register those courses and can go into that program. There is no such limit or anything. So yeah, that is pretty much it. But I would still say that the process was very smooth and very flattering, of course, because it was something completely new. I had not heard about it, but yeah, there is a provision. So if any of you come here in this college and you find yourself stuck, there is no need to, suffer. You are not here to suffer. You're paying so much of your dollars not to suffer. All you need to do is you need to realize before the deadlines have crossed, so that you are able to drop your courses, register to new courses, and not much delay is there, and you do not miss much of your classes. But apart from that, nothing else is needed. So yeah, that was new to me. That was something that I had not heard. That's it that I have for you in today's video. I hope that I have been able to give you a really good insight, a really good idea that you might not be knowing about. and yeah, there is a provision. If there is anything else that you want to know, put them down in the comments. If there's anything else that you want me to cover in my videos, put them down as well. If you liked the video, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll come again tomorrow with another new video. Till then, stay tuned to CareerQ. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.